So what's up, world? I'm trying to go live on a bunch of different stuff. So I've been doing Instagram a bit here and there, answering certain questions. At least that's my go format. So the one question that I saw online that was pretty quick is, what is improv? They were asking. So there I'm only on 90 seconds and I was kind of worried with the banquet time. So not that I plan to be here much longer, but at least I could do it at my own pace, which I love. So basically, you have improv and you have different forms of improv. Short form, long form are the main two improv. You have musical improv that sometimes that's all it's dedicated to music, and it's not always making up. It's just improv in general. But again, the main focus that I teach is theater improv, short form improv, and long form improv. So the difference between the main two, which is long form and short form, is long form is usually you get a one word suggestion from the audience, and the one word suggestion usually does your whole show. So they use it, and a lot of times they'll go from different writs. So a lot of times you have different ways to open up your different long form style games, and not all are only one suggestion. Some are quite a few suggestions, but in general, most long form style games are one suggestion only, and they perform a scene or a show for you from 30 minutes to an hour, and actually it even goes longer at times. So there are some fascinating long form improv games, the Harold, the Slacker, the monologues, and there's just so many, too many to list by any stretch. And basically, it's just a lot of great stuff. It's I know I'm a New Yorker, born and raised, New York City, but it just comes down to long form is like really big in New York. I do know worldwide, short form is a little bit more popular, and that's because we blinded it anyway, opened up that door. Great, spectacular show. And I do a lot of short form. I do a lot of long form. I teach improv all the time online, virtually, and sometimes in person, which I used to teach all the time. So it just comes down to I love short form, long form, and produce the both. Short form, basically, you do different short form style games. They usually run anywhere from 2 minutes to 15 minutes in short form style games, depending on what games you play, but they're spectacular, another spectacular thing. So you do get a lot of suggestions because each game you might get quite a few suggestions for the one game alone. And again, they're in short sets. So where if you did an hour show of short form, you will get play many different games and get a lot of suggestions. So the great thing about both of them is you play multiple characters in long form and short form. Most people say in the theater world, in the improv world, long form is better to teach the acting. I personally don't agree with that, and I understand why they say it because you get vested in your scenes, more time, more. But to me, both bring the style. Some people only like long form, some people only like short form, and there's others that are like me who like short form and long form, and I actually have a pride in it. I love it. I have a thrill for it. So to me, I think they're both spectacular, and I think you always should go to different teachers to see the different styles and how they do it, to see what is your preference. And again, it's good to like both. It's again doesn't mean you have to go for your favorite game because both long form and short form have many different games, and you're always going to prefer certain games over others. But it is spectacular. It's a lot of fun. So they say in basically improv in general, never search for the funny. And again, it's just saying go for a lot of times the first thing in your mind. Sometimes you go to your second, third thing. But if you're in a scene with 10 other people and you have sidelines, backlines, which is usually long form styles, but not always either. But whatever your suggestion is, whoever starts it, you have to hand them to death. The key is don't deny what they create. So if somebody calls me mom, I'm not really, do I look like a mother? Nope, I'm going to yes, I'm in and be, oh, yes, come here, sweetheart. Have yourself some chocolate chip cookies, and we're going to give your grandmother a call. And you have fun with it and see where the scene takes you. So that is my little quick dialogue of short form, long form. And again, always have fun with it. They, even though they say don't search for the funny, it doesn't mean you can have the time of your life. Build the fun together. Build the scenes together. Even though we try to, a lot of times one individual tries to picture the whole picture, don't take it from one individual. Build it as a team. Be a team player. Make your team look great, and you hope each individual hopes to make the other look great, because if you do, you will have some brilliant scenes. So I will be coming back. I try to do this like every couple of days now. I'm trying to open it up the doors in different questionnaires or what's being taken. So that's mine for today. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their weekend. And thank you. I'm Andy Abramson, and follow me on these things, and you can always like it, and you can always see where I do my improv classes. And